Hello, Sagittarius. It is February 5th, 2026. Or whenever you come across this message, that is when it's meant for you. Alright, what do we got for Saggy today? What do we got going on here? One card. You got some sort of player energy around you. Not impressed. Trying to give off maybe an offer of love. What is this Knight of Wands here for? So the Fool trying to promote passion, new passionate beginning. Maybe you're not accepting it. Okay. Yeah. You got some sort of player energy coming towards you with an unstable offer. They are, I'm getting a lot of instability coming at you with passion. They're unstable. I don't think you're accepting this though. Why do we got the Four Cups here? Yeah, you're not. I see them not trying to come out. You're not taking this leap of faith with them. Yeah, this is your energy. You're feeling independence. You're rising up. But I'm noticing the sunflowers here. You're growing. Yeah, you're not working with this person. You're working on yourself. All right. Be aware of player energy. That's what I'm getting with that. What do we got here? Who's this Knight of Wands? Alright, well, it's not wanting to come out. Maybe if I flip my deck. Sometimes if I do that, all of a sudden it just flies out. Alright, maybe there's nothing here. Okay. Maybe you got some wisdom from this. Maybe you dealt with this person before and you attained your wisdom you needed from them. You're about peace right now. Maybe you have someone watch. Yeah, you're about your stability. You're following your intuition. You're settling down now. You're now wise. Maybe you have someone on the other side watching over you. But maybe you're just at peace right now. And you're working on your stability. This was always unstable. But you're following your intuition and not going for the people, those kind of energies anymore. What do we got over here? Why is Four Cups? Whoa, I'm not doing one of those. Alright, you might get some sort of communication. Change, new beginnings. Yeah, you had some sort of ending. Maybe there was a lot of like gossip where you were at, so you let go. You weren't too sure about this new beginning, taking this leap of faith, but you weren't happy where you were. I think you might be getting some sort of news about this new beginning. Might be some sort of problem, some sort of gossip. I'm going to pull on that. You're not working with someone anymore. You weren't happy somewhere. Why is the Fool here in reverse? What is going on here? Fool in reverse. Why is that there? No, yeah, you let go of the Devil. You weren't too sure whether you should let go of this. But you rose up. You weren't too sure if you wanted to release this Devil energy. Just possibly this player. Yeah, why is the Stork in reverse? I don't know if that... Nah. So I feel like this is supposed to be this way and it just flipped over. I think you're off to a new beginning because it came out and then it kind of spun. So I'm taking it in this way. I don't care. You weren't too sure whether you should take this leap of faith, but you did, is what I'm getting. And you're off to a new beginning with Lovers. What do we need to know about this Stork and this Lover? There might be some deception that you're letting go of. So So maybe it's like you're not too sure about this. Maybe it was supposed to be this way. Maybe you're not too sure about a new beginning with some lover because there might be some sort of deception you don't know about. Or maybe you let go of somebody before. Yeah, you weren't happy over here. And this was an ex that you let go of because they were a liar. And you seen that devil energy. That's what I'm getting now, yeah. Now you made a choice. You let them go and you got some knowledge. Maybe some sort of gossip was happening. You figured something out. Why is this gossip here? A lot of negative talk. You listened to your intuition. You made a choice. A lot of negativity. So you put an ending to it. You might have people talking about you. But that's how it is. Wise lovers. What do I need to know about this one with the Seven of Swords? Who is this? Who's this lover? Is the Seven of Swords here that I need to know about? Spirit, who's this Seven of Swords? One card, please. Yeah, you're unsure. That's what I'm getting here. Having new experiences, making new friends, travel, change. Yeah, you're not too sure about this change. There's definitely a lot of change you're unsure about. So that's what I'm getting. Change in reverse twice. So you're not too sure about this leap of faith. All I know is you're not working with someone and you're not too sure. Unsure, doubts, maybe questioning past actions and current decisions. So maybe you're not sure about something, leaving something behind with this change. I think you have a lot of deception that's coming to light and you're letting go, but you're not sure if you want to. There's going to be a lot of gossip and negativity before you make this choice. I think something's going to be coming to light. What's coming to light? What's this book here for? Okay, you're getting clarity about something. And now you're protecting yourself. And you're not talking to someone. Following your dream. You're going... You have choices. You're setting your goals. And you're going to focus on your goals after some sort of setback. So something might be coming to light here soon. And it's going to cut out... You're going to cut off communication with someone. And you might be setting some goals now. After a little bit of setbacks towards your dreams. So it looks like you might be getting some sort of message. People gossiping. And it's going to leave you in this energy of you're not too sure what to do here. You're not happy though. You look at how unfulfilled they are. You're not sure if you should take this leap of faith. And whether you should drop the devil. Yeah, you're at a standstill. You're trying to work on yourself. Protect yourself. You're unsure about this change and something about a lover's. There's going to be something, whether it's past or present, that there's some sort of deception. It's going to cause you to, and you're going to hear about this. Something's going to come to light. You're going to get clarity about some sort of deception here. You need to listen to your intuition about this ending. What is hidden? So you could be dealing with a water sign or a Virgo. There's something you need to go within. Here in your head, maybe about a Virgo or a water sign. You need to listen to your intuition. Maybe you're not sure whether you should let go of the devil. Maybe you're torn between two people. Possibly a Virgo or like a water sign. But maybe you need to listen to your wisdom is what I'm getting. Because you've matured. There was a lot of player energy. And it looks like you left it, but it looks like you're questioning it sometimes. There was a lot of deception there. Always having you in your head. Secrets. You need to remember that. And how unstable it was. Even if some days you're like, I don't know if I should take this leap of faith and drop this devil energy. I don't know if I want to do this new beginning. You need to remember the deception that was there. And there's going to be a lot of chatter about you, negative talk. You might be getting clarity on something. Possibly what someone did to you in the past, possibly about your present situation. I'm going to pull more love cards. 1 second. Okay, what do we got? Where's these other cards? Got cards all over the fucking place, but I can't find them. The heck did those other ones go? I have certain ones I want. Of course I can't find them. Probably right in front of my face. Well, they're there. These are the ones I want. Sorry, I got a lot of cards just stashed all over the place in this room. My own little tarot room. Okay, who is this lovers? What do I need to know about the Seven of Swords, this unsure about this new beginnings? Old, outdated thinking, condition replaying over in your head. So it looks like you might be dwelling on your past. Receiving what you get and arriving, moving on. You're sending obstacles. So I think you might be, you went through something where there was a lot of deception, devil energy around, and it had you in a unhappy. You weren't, you were just bored, unappreciated. You just didn't like being there. You weren't happy. You weren't fulfilled. And you weren't sure if you should take the leap of faith. Who's this devil? Someone that stabbed you in the back. You're releasing them. And you're coming over you're coming out of some heartbreak. One more for that, please. And you're going into unconditional love. What I need to know about this moon, this Virgo, and this King of Cups. Not dealing. Maybe you are dealing with your hurt now. Who knows? One more. The Chaser. So someone's chasing after you. Yeah, and I feel like they're a player. What I'm getting here is, and you might be it's like I'm getting very heavy Pisces. King of Cups and the moon is Pisces energy. And they might be chasing at you. Trying to get you in your head. Maybe you're... Yeah. They're not listening to your boundaries. But you're off to stability. You got your wisdom. So you need to take this leap of faith. You got what you needed from them. They were players. And I'm feeling like you're at the point where you're not too sure. Like, it's like you're like, I don't know, maybe you're bored. Because you're at peace and you're not used to this. You're used to mayhem being in your life. And I feel like these people are going to reach out to you and try to cause shit in your life. You need to remember your wisdom you gained from them and what they put you through. Because there's other motives here. Like they might be chasing you now, but it's because they're players and they're not stable. And you're wiser now. You're at peace. You need to keep going that way. What else do we got? Just Queen of Earth reversed. I'm not doing all of these. One sec here. Queen of Water. There's a lot of queens. Okay, maybe I will. I'll just read the reversals. Okay, we got Queen of Earth, Queen of Fire or Water, and a Union. Alright, we'll just quickly read these. Earth Mother, pragmatic, real, kind, nurturing, abundant, fertile mind, wise. See, that's what I was getting. Wise. A lot of wisdom here. You gained a lot of wisdom in this situation before. Anyway, touch, connect, and create with your hands. Be supportive, nurturing. Seek out motherly role model. A need for wise and honest counsel. Kindness is required. You are loved and supported. Mother, do not smother. Share the responsibilities. The Queen of Earth reversed will appear in your readings for two reasons. The first is caution against making a home a hiding place where you shut off those who care about you. Yes, we all need a sanctuary, but our periods of isolation should always be temporary. Queen of Earth seeks to remind you that you are not meant to be alone. These people There are people who love you and support you. Let them in. Queen of Earth, when she appears in the reverse position, she may be cautioning you against smothering those around you. There is a difference between mothering and overwhelming, or worse, disempowering someone through too much care and attention. Take a step back and allow those around you to act for themselves. In fact, encourage them to act for themselves. You might enjoy what you do for others, but when it comes to a time, those around must learn to look after themselves, or at least share the household responsibilities. All right, so yeah, maybe we'll see. Let people in is what I'm getting. Like, maybe you're being like this. Like, I don't know. You're not letting people in because of whatever you went through. Who knows? You got a lot of wisdom, though, from whatever it was. So take that. And you just don't shut people out, though. Okay. Queen of Water. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know what the hell the water signs are. What is going on here? Air, where is that? Fire, water is at the very end. Okay. It's at the very end, back of the book. Trust in your feelings and senses. Look beyond the surface. A bright and positive outcome. To show vulnerability, to show strength. Are you overextending emotionally? Be, embody, and to love. Withdrawing love and passion. Use your common sense. When the Queen of Water appears reversed, she cautions you against using your love you have for others as a weapon. Resist the temptation to withdraw love in order to punish and control. Do not allow others you hurt to make you hard or jaded, so you withdraw with being impenetrable shell. Let your vulnerability show by remaining open to discussion. Be honest and open of your feelings, even if so means the possibility of losing someone you love. The Queen of Water reverse also cautions against following a hurt blindly. Common sense and carefully thought are required. Any decision that needs to be made, especially ones that are emotionally difficult. Trust in your feelings, yes, but also be sensible and let the heart and head have equal say. So that's what I'm getting, is don't let a lot of this kind of make you standoffish. Yeah, don't withdraw because somebody put you through some sort of shit. I feel like you went through it. And now you're kind of withdrawing and you're not too sure whether you should take a leap of faith towards real love, because you were in this devil energy before. And I feel like they're still going to be chasing you. And don't get like, like you're hard and nothing's ever good enough, or blah, 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 that energy. Don't let this past spot make it so you don't accept, like someone stabbed you in the back. Now you don't trust people, because you do have unconditional love in front of you, and you are ascending these past obstacles. You got your wisdom from what these people put you through. You got your wisdom from it, so take it and run and go on into the new. Don't be scared to take that leap of faith with somebody. Union reversed. 85. Unity and wholeness. Harmony rises when we are in alignment. You have unlimited potential, a path that marries science and spirituality. Duality creates separation. The marriage of body, mind, and soul. All is connected. Complete self-acceptance. Do not dominate or be submissive. At the center is the void. You are a temple. Worship within. Fear and need. Cornerstones and dependency. Potential blockage. When the Union card appears in reverse, it represents fear and need. Two things can destroy. Fear and need. The two things that can destroy harmony and peace with all aspects, especially with our relationships with others. If you're lonely, seek a partner who assuages that loneliness. A sausage? Sewage? I don't fucking know. Anyways, you're likely to found your relationship upon need and fear. You may have it built upon an unstable foundation that has the potential to develop into dependency. Relationships are built upon need, and opposed to those two who are whole come together as equals and often destined to fail. Ask yourself, do you want this relationship right now that is meeting two minds and hearts as equals, that is free of doubt and insecurities and erode the weakness of bond? If so, it would be better to first have a loving relationship with yourself and address the doubts and fears so they are no longer driving force. The Union card reverse suggests you stop looking for wholeness within your relationship and instead find it with yourself. Give it all that you would give and wish to see from another. Be your own best friend, be your own lover, be happy and at peace in your own company, and you'll never be lonely again, whether you're with someone or not. So yeah, you need to just start loving yourself. And don't be standoffish because of this past that you went through. Yeah, it looked like you might have been in conflict whether you should jump into something with somebody because of hurt past, but just be open and take that leap of faith. Don't let these last people harden you, whatever they put you through, these negative, you got a lot of what, like, they meant to happen in your story. They were meant to be players and play you in deception because you're meant to gain wisdom from that and grow from that. And now you're off to your peace, your stability now. You do have love that is unconditional here, and you need to not be afraid to jump in with that because they are good for you, and you don't need to be conflicted or like in your head like not sure if they're going to like betray you like this last person did, because they're not. So you don't need to be scared to take this leap of faith with this person because you are wise now and you know what you should do, and I think you're off to your destiny, and yeah, you're off to good things. So don't be scared, Saggy. You released the devil, so that's good. And maybe, yeah, what I'm getting is a lot of fear. I feel like you had a lot of fear in you with this new relationship, is because you're not sure because of all this past that you went through, is what I'm getting. You went through a lot of player deceit energy. You had a lot of gossip around you, people talking shit, trying to ruin your name, maybe even. Anyways, you defended yourself. You got clarity on this. You're defending yourself. You cut off communication with these people that were blocking your blessings. They were blocking where you're supposed to go, and you weren't too sure. You were just kind of you were feeling stuck and scared to give it your all. Don't be scared, Saggy. These people in the past, they were part of your story, and they were supposed to help give you wisdom and make you follow your intuition. Now you're following your intuition as these people chase you. You're not allowing them in, which is good. You've released them, and now you're just scared to take your leap of faith because you traumatized is what it is from whatever these past people did to you. But don't be scared because you have unconditional love where you are, or it's coming in, and don't be scared to take a leap of faith with this person. If they're not here yet and they're coming, you don't need to compare them to these past people, because this person's actually going to be good for you, and they're going to be stable, and they're going to bring you peace, and they're going to come and try to communicate with you. Or maybe this is somebody from your past trying to communicate and getting that too, and you're like, no, they're ready to come chase you now and talk and communicate with you, but they're all deception. Don't go back to these people that have played you before, because they have nothing good. And don't be scared to go into your new beginning, because I feel like you do have someone here that is stable, and possibly like an earth sign. I'm getting earth are known for being stable too, so that's another plus. But you have somebody I'm getting a lot of water energy that is not good, or someone that's very emotional. Don't be scared to open up to other people, because you went through these people were lessons. You learned your lesson, and now don't let it harden you and keep you in I don't know if I want to accept this. This is what I'm getting. Look at, someone's trying to give you their cup of love, and you're just like, you're damaged. Don't be like that. Don't close yourself off from from unconditional love, because you do have love here that's coming in or that is here. And you're still worried about you're still scared to take a leap of faith because of this devil energy you had in your past. Don't be scared. Don't let them harden you. Alright. There goes that fucking alarm. My man's cooking again. And he's always burning stuff in there. Okay. Sadly, if this resonated for you, please like, comment, or subscribe. If you're new to this channel, hello, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, just hit subscribe. It doesn't cost you guys anything. It does just show support, and then you can get more of my videos when they pop up. Especially if this resonated, then maybe my other ones will as well. And I have messages from Spirit for you. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this worked. Don't close yourself off to anyone. I feel like don't be scared of this new beginning. Drop the fear. Don't live in fear-based. You got a lot of wisdom with you nowadays. You got a lot of... Don't be scared of the unknown. You went through it, but you got your wisdom from the past, and you released that devil energy. Now you're ascending. You're onto your new phase. Receiving what you need, progression. You're moving on, closure. So you moved on from these people. Like, you got what you needed from them, and you learned. Your outdated thinking condition, replaying events over your head. Like, don't sit there and think of what they did to you. Release it. Go on to the new. I feel like you have someone either here or coming in for you. That is really good for you. And you have others that might try to chase you that were not. They were in and out of your life constantly. Always had you in your head. Don't go back to those people. Because they're players. And you got your wisdom from them. Don't go back to something like that. Alright, Saggy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Help my channel out. Thank you. Bye.